found something. Buenos Aires International Airport this morning. Now watch this.
Heralds.
Trail ends at the airport, but turns out that a top Providence operative owns a vineyard in the area. Don Yates, of infamous New York law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn. And get this, he's hosting his retirement party today.
She's infiltrated them. She's sending a message. She needs my help.
Could have fooled me.
You don't know her.
Anyway, if you're going after her, you'll need to deal with the Herald. Her name's Tamara Vidal, former CIA asset and political firebrand. She's a master of surveillance and the Constant's most trusted aide. She'll have eyes everywhere. You won't get far as long as she's in the game.
Why are you telling me this? I thought you were out.
Yeah. Old habits, I guess. Anyway, I need to go. See you around, 47.
No, you won't.
Because you're not an idiot. Let's just humor him. Yates likes his little games. Don't be long.
You got my message.
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you wanted to be seen. So what's the play?
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47. I'm this close to becoming the next Constant. I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years. He's the top candidate. But remove him from the playing field.
It won't work. If Edward suspects...
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Gray. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The Herald, Tamara Vidal. She has eyes everywhere, and they're all fixed on you. The plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my side for long. Whatever your plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be. Here, I got... Come find me when it's done. Good luck, 47.
Oh my gosh, be careful. The ground's super loose here. If we fall, we're going to seem like such idiots.
Ready, Pam? 3, 2, 1. And Tina must be over at the movie about John slipping down. He's been living alone here for, what, 6 years? Ever since the scandal that ruined it.
Bienvenidos to Viñeda Yates, señor.
Hey. I need to see an invitation, sir. Sir, you should go back the way you came. You might get into trouble. All right. Good job, sir. Thank you.
Tamara Vidal. I'm here for the
Hello, handsome.
Ah, yes. Miss Vidal. My apologies. Warbo, got a message from the boss. Duty calls.
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right.
Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
Not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood woman sure has his panties in a twist. Wonder what the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Oh, have a drink on my behalf.
I don't drink. Makes me sentimental.
A private tour of the estate. Diane?
Mr. Yates. Yeah, I've got it. You mind telling me what I'm... Okay.
Nothing quite spoils a party like your guests
Yeah.
inexplicably dropping dead.
In fact, a couple of spots come to
Couple of old money
mind. On the tour after.
Vikram and something Dutch sounding.
Stand by. So you're not sure yet? Does that mean there's a plan A? One where I don't stand a 50-50 chance of getting caught? I mean, you do realise the risk here, boss. Broad daylight, workers around. Who exactly? Right.
It's a nice gesture, but
Yeah, right.
heuristic, what do you say?
But if I'm gonna be one of these herald tours, you need to start letting me in on a few things. Okay. So who's this fool guy?
I'm more of a beer man myself, but if Yates wants to bring the heralds closer together and play the modern boss, I
No
don't
problem.
actually mind.
I just never framed an urban legend before. Very
Plus,
post-truth.
he has good reason to.
I like it.
He is Edward's closest legal advisor. Not even Thomas Cross or Eugene Cobb had a direct line of contact. I'd say Yates is at the top of a very short list.
So, how do you feel about Burnwood?
How do you think? She and her friends killed Yamazaki, Cassidy, probably Bronson. How is she fit to be a herald? But on the other hand, the fact that your time and
Yes. Thumbs up, mate.
What are we doing here, Dexy?
monumental
me you didn't
records
pop.
are long-time
Tell me you
advisors.
didn't forget the Asado torch. Okay. I didn't forget the Asado torch. Why do you...
I was in a tour for 4 decades, actually.
What are we doing? Hello there.
Corvo Black. I'm on the tour.
Right, Mr. Black. Welcome. Miss Burnwood and Miss Vidal will meet you down by the wine fields. I trust you know the way.
I can find my way around.
Enjoy the tour.
One of the most gifted surveillance specialists ever to graduate from the ran one of our interrogations.
You're absolutely glowing today. I've never been so jealous in my life. You asked me, the Thompson had lost his mind. Burnwood was in league with Grey. She's responsible for killing how many of our people?
Over here.
You two must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man. Sorry, but I didn't catch your name.
This is Corvo Black, Tamara. He's the ICA regular.
I only work with the best.
Well, we're all here, it seems. Except for our guide, the chief winemaker. Looks like we're stuck here until someone fetches him. Mr. Black, I'm looking in your direction.
Hold on. I'll track him down.
Attaboy. Do try and bring him back
Hi
in
there.
one piece. Counterintuitive.
Yeah, hey.
That was a bit rude.
Yes.
Master,
Yes, it
vamos.
was.
In the land of Mendoza longs to make one. I grew up here. These majestic homes were my playground.
What? What is it now? What?
You have some guests waiting. Senor Yates wanted you to give them the grand tour. Remember?
If I don't have more important things to do than babysit Yates' socialite friends. It's only harvest season.
Better do what he says, Patron. Big shot New York lawyer like that. Don't want to get on the bad side.
Well, I'm not going anywhere until I have decided if the crop is right for me. Bring me the 3 Malbec grapes to taste, Ramon. If Yates doesn't like how I prioritize, he can weigh me down with concrete and toss me off a bridge. How's that?
3 grapes, was it? I'll get my picking knife.
I was an attorney for 4 decades.
Come on. I left it right here. Seriously, who takes another man's picking knife? It's gonna be one of those days.
For 4 decades.
Huh? Huh? What was that sound? Did I leave it at long? Here when we... Oh! So stupid!
Now.
Shame about your boy Leandro's throwing his key out there.
I think you might have lost your ring somewhere.
We broke off the engagement.
Mr. Vargas, I have the 3 grapes you requested.
Yes, good. Bring him here. Now, let's see. A lovely inky black color.
¿Qué? ¿Quieres un beso?
Now, let's see. A lovely inky black color. Good size, large and firm. Seeds brown. Excellent. And finally, taste. Sweet, flavorful, robust tannins. Some floral notes. Marvelous. Why, I say these grapes are ripe for harvest. Inform the workers, will you, Ramon? I have a third to conduct.
Will do.
For 4 decades I changed the law. Now, I changed something far. I was an attorney. For 4 decades I changed the law. I was an attorney. For 4 decades.
Ah, my fellow wine lovers. Hello. Welcome to Viñeda Yates. I do apologize for the delay. The Malbec grape is a demanding mistress. So, I am Gabriel Vargas, Chief Winemaker, and I will be your tour guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but you're not going to like them.
We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Wonderful. Follow me. These are busy times. In fact, we're just about to harvest this year's crop. Great expectations. So, how do you like Argentina?
Like everywhere else. Full of Americans.
First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. We insist on steaming every grape by hand, which means that during harvest season, the grapes do tend to pile up. Luckily, we have plenty of storage space. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including an industrial-sized freezer unit, and last but not least, our trusty grape crusher.
Interesting. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Black?
Follow me, please. Well,
Are you a wine man, Black? Somehow you don't seem the type.
Oh, I believe Mr. Black here is something of a jack of all trades. Isn't that so?
I dabble.
I see. I just thought Yates might be sending a message. My mistake.
So, have any of you been to our vineyard before?
Only on business.
Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium, where the wine goes through its primary stage of fermentation. In these big open tanks, yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol, in a process that lasts between 5 and 15 days. This is also where we squeeze the mass into a fine juice using our grape presser before the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now, before we move on, do any of you have questions?
How about you, Mr. Black? You look like you have something on your mind.
I have a question. It's... perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
What can you tell me about this device? Grape presser, was it?
That is correct, senor. After primary fermentation, the mass is pressed through a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins behind. I should add, that grape stomping, the iconic practice of crushing grapes with your bare feet, is historically rare and mostly a tourist gimmick. But you are most welcome to try. Imagine you're a grape.
Thanks. I'll pass.
Go on. I'll take a picture of the three of you.
Oh, come on, Tamara. When in Rome.
Fine.
Say queso.
May I see that, Mr. Vargas? I believe I blinked.
So, this is what the little guy thinks.
to your colleague?
Urgent call. Something about work. I don't think she'll be coming back.
Oh, well. I'm sure she can find her way out. Let's proceed. Vente. So let's continue to the barrel room. If you'll follow me. So, are you associates of Mr. Yates?
You might say we run in the same circles.
Law and order. Must be very exciting.
It's about 99% preparation.
And so we arrive to our final stop, the barrel room. This is where we store the wine during the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most precious bottles, including a 1945 Grand Paladin, the most expensive wine in existence. The access doors, which are made from ballistic glass, can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads.
Remarkable.
Ah, here comes Senor Yates now. I shall leave you in his capable hands.
How reassuring.
Ah, Miss Burnwood, is it not? Don Yates. Pleased to meet you. You come very highly recommended. As Chief of the Heralds, let me be the first to say, welcome aboard.
Why, thank you, Mr. Yates. Rest assured that I will be following your every lead. Very closely.
Say, that reminds me. We're about to have a little Herald get-together up at the house. Just a modest toast to celebrate my forthcoming inauguration as Constant. You are, of course, most welcome to join us. I believe you shall make a fine Herald, once the training wheels are off.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Capital. Right this way, into the lion's den. Why don't you take a break, Corvo? We're done here for now, I think. Oh, but don't go too far. I may still need your services later.
I'll be closer than you think.
Oh, almost forgot. Cortazar, please nip down to the wine cellar and tell Mr. Flowers, the sommelier, to prep the 1945 Grand Paladin and bring it up to the house for our special occasion.
Got it, Chief. Flowers. Yates wants the 1945 Grand Paladin brought up to the house. Special occasion.
What? Did aliens land on the front lawn? Have the ghosts of Jesus, John Lennon, and Eva Perón unexpectedly come for dinner? Help me out here. What could possibly be so special?
Above your clearance, Flowers. Just fetch it already.
Fine. What's the passcode again?
Last year of World War II. If you have to look it up, shame on you.
Not just a puddle either. We're talking knee-deep. The whole place looked like a horror flick.
Of course, Yates came down and told them all solid charge of the tank's a new one.
You'd think there was some kind of fail-safe mechanism or early warning system in place.
Yeah, you would, but you'd be wrong. If the pumps malfunction, the tanks overflow. That pretty much sums it up. So, pay attention to that pump flow. Unless you're in the market for an extra orifice.
Lightning never strikes twice. We'll be fine.
These...
pump seal I asked you to?
For the 5th time. Yes.
And?
Sprouted wings and flew away. Ay, por Dios, don't you think I would have flagged it if anything was wrong? It's a seal. It's doing what it does best. Sealing. Ay, Jesus mío, what do you want from me?
You know, I'm gonna cut you some slack because of the baby. But you might want to work on that attitude.
I'm sorry. It's just...
Yeah. We've all been there.
Temperature and humidity in the barrel room is all controlled by the ventilation system. Steady.
Sweet. How do you operate? I'm a bit of a grease monkey in this right now.
My area, but the control terminal is up in the security room. Take a look. Just. One of the guards left some of the sound machine ventilation system. The whole package. One of the for we and we secure.
Thanks.
Okay.
I have always considered the heralds the unspoken heroes of Providence. The nervous system, effectively and reliably transmitting the decrees of the brain to the body and limbs of our great organization. And I am delighted that so many of you were able to join me today, despite your busy schedules, and celebrate my retirement from the world of law and imminent instatement as the third constant of Providence. Make no mistake, I have 2 formidable sets of shoes to fill, but I am athirst to pick up the mantle.
Grand Paladin? It is perfection. Irreplaceable. You don't drink the 1945 Grand Paladin any more than you would write a shopping list on the Mona Lisa. Oh, men like Don Yates know the price of everything, but the value of nothing.
I am sorry, Patrona. Say, what if we exchange the labels?
Damn. Understood.
That's the way to do it.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
Hey, G.I. Jane. Just a second.
Quick! Clear the floor and get yourself a guard outfit. Yates won't be long.
How are you today, sir?
Remember, Flowers, you never saw a thing. Not a damn thing.
Óigame, come mierda. I'm afraid you don't have the right clearance. Sorry. Disculpe, excuse me. Seems like you're not cleared to come through here.
What?
You gotta be kidding me.
Hey? Hey, pick that up!
Hey, you're invading my personal space. Step the fuck back.
Oh, yeah. What makes you think we have the right clearance? No, lo siento. I can't let you through.
Here, I got you an invitation, just like old times.
one. And... Mr. Yates? It's Aaron, sir, from the firm. I came as quickly as I could.
All right?
Yes, sir, I have the file. Sorry it took so long, but I had to access our remote server to print everything, and I couldn't get my VPN to... Right. Sorry, sir. I'll be right inside.
Raro. Can't wait to tell my friends about that.
The rich scratch their asses too when they think nobody's watching.
Don't be crude. Pay attention. Yates wants us on high alert.
We've been at this for months. Ever since the 1% killings began. Nothing's gonna happen.
I know. When you start thinking like that, that's when it does.
Who are we on the lookout for anyway?
Yates didn't say. Just a standby for a picture ID and a kill order.
Fine. I'll just practice my lip reading.
You heard it? Go see.
Roger that.
Just a standby for a picture ID and a kill order.
Fine. I'll just practice my lip reading.
Don,
Gone. Are you sure they're up for this? I don't want to piss off someone who could take my head off from 1,000 yards away. They're bored out of their wits.
Go on, just pick something. It'll be...
Falcon, I have a target request.
Standing by for visual ID. Use your camera. Over.
Falcon, sending target ID. Over.
Confirmed. Do I take the shot? Over. Hold on.
Take Check the shot.
Target is down. Over.
It's the damnedest thing. See that guy over there? That's Don Yates' fixer from New York.
Corvo, got a message from the boss. Duty calls.
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right. Yates arranged
Cabernet Sauvignon. As you know, this grape is known and grown.
Falcon, I have a confirmed security
You look
threat.
well, sir.
This is no drill. Over.
I don't have a clear shot. Reposition target into line of sight. Over.
Taste that. Raspberries, blackberries. I do struggle to pin down the difference. I'm not sure what
Well,
to make.
enjoying the party.
A bit crowded for my taste.
Have you been down to the gardens? It's remote, quiet. You'd like it. Bring your friend.
I might just do that. She could use a bit of downtime. If only it weren't for the muscle. They follow us everywhere, I'm afraid.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Excuse me.
What do you think? Smoke?
Make way, people! Gotta find a bathroom right now!
The very earthy light on the way down.
I don't know how you're missing that cacao moment it has at the back of the throat. It's almost overwhelming. You must not be swirling your glass enough.
Here we have a Cabernet Sauvignon, a particularly worldly variety. You'll find that our grapes provide a slightly more pronounced acidity than those of grapefruit, and less emphasis on darker, lumpier flavors. The legs on this one provide something, don't you think?
I find myself wishing it was a little more dry, but the tannins almost make up for it. Ah, blackberries, dark berries. I could drink nothing with this for the rest of my life.
It really stays with you too, doesn't it? That candy cherry flavor especially. It's practically a dessert.
Wait.
Go look into that.
Okay. Done.
Our Cabernet Sauvignon.
Say, since you're not leaving my side, would you mind slipping down to the gardens? I'm dying for a smoke, and I don't want to bother anybody.
Ah, yes. The vilification of smoking. A bit of systemic nudging and public opinion falls flat on its back. Bunch of lemmings. Anyway, lead the way.
Maybe it's more of a black raspberry, actually.
Makes me think of my college days.
How would you like to go, Tamara?
Jeez, how many have you had?
I'm serious.
Take the shot.
You've seen
Over.
death in the CIA as...
Target is down. Over.
Target down. It feels different up close.
You liked her.
She had a lot to answer for, and she would have become a threat, I'm sure of that.
Take a good look at this woman. What do you see? A monster? Revolutionary fanatic? Violent extremist? You should. You should take a good, hard look at this graceful woman with the ensuringly professional demeanor, and imagine her hands soaked in the blood of poor colleagues, including my friend and business.
They're looking.
Tell me you didn't, Papa.
How many?
Tell me you didn't.
Hello, sir.
Okay. I didn't forget your help authority.
It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the Olive Grove at sunset. One last tango, 47. How did you know?
Your deal. That kind of power always comes with a price. What's yours?
I think you know. I am sorry. This is a necessary evil.
What have you done?
Ether brand neurotoxin transfers by touch. See, Edwards learns by his mistakes, 47. And as you've clearly demonstrated, brute force is futile. It had to be me. It was the only way.
to get this close?
My family. I know what you did. After all these years, I finally know.
I am sorry.
You didn't have a choice. I did. Providence used you, but I'm no better. All I saw was a blank slate, a weapon to wield. I told myself it was what you needed, but people aren't meant to be controlled. This is a kindness. Goodbye, Agent.